Okay. The sound is not sounding, I guess. Anyway, I think I might sit on the other side. Looks better. Oh gosh. Jesus Christ. I don't know if it looks better. It looks the same, honestly. Okay, so welcome to Alright, this is gonna be it. Like, it's not gonna get better. So, alright, hello you guys, welcome back welcome to the first video of this channel. My name is Larissa, and I guess I'll be talking about movies and series that I watch. I keep forgetting that I should look at the camera. I'm sorry, I'm new at this. And yeah, we're gonna be talking about our favorite summer show ever, The Summer I Turned Pretty. It has just ended, like this week. Yeah, this week. So we're gonna be talking about it. Actually, more specifically, we're gonna be talking about why people like it so much. I'm gonna be honest with you, like when I first watched it, I did not expect to like it the way I like it today.
Should I still stay here?
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
I mean,
What, you crazy?
Honestly, like the first 2 seasons were a little bit of guilty pleasure, something like that. I was not like super, how can I say this? I don't know. I found it annoying, but I couldn't stop watching, and that's what I'm going to be discussing with you guys today. Because why something that seemed so annoying, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who thought it was annoying.
He said that us getting married is a little quote-unquote ridiculous.
And the characters, they had like some pretty annoying moments, so I'm sure I'm not the only one. But why did we keep like watching it? Why are we here today? Why did I start liking it, like for real, in the 3rd season? And to help me with this, I asked ChatGPT, of course, to give me the reasons, like what are people saying, because ChatGPT just like probably took some answers, probably no, it took some answers from all like the internet and website he knows. So I don't know, I asked ChatGPT to tell me why people love The Summer I Turned Pretty so much. So we're gonna dive into this today. Like I said to you guys, like when I first watched it, I had no idea this was like from a book. Yes, I didn't read the book. Oh my gosh, the light.
Now what the fuck is up, bitch? What the fuck is up? What the fuck is giving, bitch?
If I focus on my face, the background will be weird. But anyway, what was I saying? Anyway, when I first started, I wasn't expecting it to be a love triangle, or that like it would be between brothers, which is weirder for me, you know, like this thing that Belly stayed with like one brother in like not stayed but hooked up with a brother and then hooked up with another one was a little bit off for me. Like during the whole series I was like, girl, why are you destroying this family? Like, do you have something against them? Just say it, you know. But like I said to you, I continued. I watched until the end, and here I am making a video about it. So I asked ChatGPT this exact question: why people love TSITP so much? and it gave me 5 answers, and we're gonna dig in. The first one, the nostalgia and summer vibes. The show books captures that dreamy, sun-soaked summer feeling, blah blah blah. It feels like a time capsule for people who miss that period of transition between childhood and adulthood. Okay, I get it. This is probably one of the strongest points about the show. Like, it's a colorful show, it's nice, it's fun, it's light, you know. Like, I'm so tired of watching serious things, you know. Like, I feel like today it seems like we cannot care about things that are not feudal. Anyway, like, I feel like everything today has to be deeper. Everything has to have like a deeper meaning, and sometimes no, sometimes you just want to watch something that will be light and happy and dramatic and fun, you know. And I really like that the summer turn pretty brings this I don't know, teenage vibe where things like felt more intense but at the same time more colorful. I really like the summer vibes, you know. Like, the house is amazing, and I don't know who I the thing is, who wouldn't like to live Belly's life? Apparently she spent her whole childhood going to the Cousins Beach house, and who wouldn't want that, you know? I didn't have like a childhood where I would go like to Cousins Beach, but I would go to Piumas Beach, which is a beach in the coast of Brazil, and it was very nice. Like, I would spend like 10 days every summer there, and it was really nice. I remember that my family used to go to, and my friends and some cousins, and I would mostly celebrate my birthday in this beach, at the beach. And I don't know, the summer turned pretty is a nice, vivid moment that I've lived. It's like bringing back memories, you know, like, it's really nice. So yeah, I would agree on this. But let's see number 2 from ChatGPT. Relatable coming of age story. Yes, I was also thinking about this these days, and it was nice to, sorry, I'm sorry. It was nice to be with Belly during her, I don't know, first kiss, and, you know, her first, and it was really nice to watch her grow. Although she is an annoying character, I really like her, you know. Like, I have this dichotomy when it comes to her. I don't know if I like her a lot, or I don't know if I hate her a lot, but I cannot totally hate her or like her. She's like literally in the between, you know. But I think I like her more than I hate her. I think she was raised in a type of environment that led her to what she lives, you know. And I don't know, she was very much influenced, I guess. But also I think when she grew up, she, like, we could see in the last episode that she realized that this, what she felt towards Conrad wasn't just because someone told her to do it, someone told her to feel it, but because she really liked him. So this was nice to see. This was nice. No, it was nice to see her realizing that she was her own person. You know, she had those feelings because she was someone who cultivated them, not because someone only, like, put those ideas in her mind, and it was really nice. It was also nice to see the boys growing, you know, like Conrad uh, went from being that, I don't know, probably like before the series, I haven't read the books, okay? So if there is another detail about his past life on the books, I really don't know because I haven't watched it. But from what I could see, he was probably a super nice guy before he found out his mother was like sick, and then he started being depressed and being a D word. So it was nice to see him going from like being this very annoying character, which he was. I think he still is, but this is another thing. But anyway, he turned out to be less annoying in the end of the series, you know, and was really nice to see him maturing and becoming a doctor and becoming some functional adult. And about Jeremiah, I also think he had a nice writing going on, you know, like we could see in the last episode that he was always fascinated with culinary and cuisine, so it made sense. Like his very specific chocolate cake that everyone was judging. It made sense because since the beginning he was always like giving some hints that he was into those kinds of things, like those kitchen things. So I also think that the breakup with Belly, like the wedding thing, made him grow, you know. He was very much judged this last season because of his actions. And I also think that after that, and now he has Denise, she has another way to handle things. So I think now that he's going to be with her, he will probably take all those things that happened with him and, I don't know, act in a different way in this relationship, which I think is nice. For the other characters like Steven and Taylor, I won't be talking too much. I only really want to talk about the three like most important. But to summarize a little bit what I think about both of them, I like them. I didn't like that they cheat to be with each other this season. I thought this was a little bit off. It was totally off. But anyway, I was happy that they were together, but not gonna lie, like I was rooting for him and Denise, but I knew it wouldn't happen. So yeah, the love triangle. That's the third reason ChatGPT told me people love tsitp. People love to pick teams. Yeah, and that's true. Like I've seen football teams and another brands asking, like making campaigns for the internet, like, are you team Conrad or are you team Jeremiah? I don't know, I've seen a lot of commotion, you know, around those two things. Like, and if you were maybe a team Jeremiah, you would be more judged, and if you were team Conrad, there would be more support. Yeah, I think this is really a thing that made the series really famous, and it was really fun actually. Like, to be honest, I was team Jeremiah during the first two seasons. Then third season started and he messed up badly, so I was like, okay, maybe you guys shouldn't be together. But I don't like Conrad as well. Like, I have my issues with him. I don't really think he's a saint. So I, like, in the end of the day, I knew she was gonna end up with Conrad, but I was like, girl, if you choose yourself, like, go for it. You know, like, I really don't care about you and Conrad that much, and I really think you shouldn't be with Jeremiah, so do you. I don't really care. Let's see, what else did it say? Number 4, emotional depth. Oh gosh, emotional depth. Hard word to pronounce. It's not just about romance. Themes like grief. Oh yeah, true. Although I didn't like Susanna that much, I I think she was a little bit pushy sometimes, and most of the times I didn't like her character. Like, she had some highlights, of course, but most of the times I used to think she was annoying. So, but like, of course, I was not like happy with her. Oy, with her like disease. You know, I was not happy with that. So I think when like she passed away, this grief thing and the way it reflected in both brothers and on Belly, could be actually a little bit more explored. You know, I knew that Belly was like failing school, I remember that, and that Conrad like was not handling it so well, because he was like, his mind was like totally off. I don't really remember what Jeremiah did. I really don't. But I can remember Bella's reaction, and I can remember Conrad's reaction as well. So I think this is a nice theme. Not nice, of course, but I think it was important that we could see actually how a little bit, to be honest, a little bit of how how the characters reacted to the mothers, like she's not the center of the show, Belly is, but she is the reason why everything like started. Anyway, so yeah, grief, family changes, growing apart. Yes, like when they went to university, for example, it was such a nice change. Nice, but at the same time, like, I can imagine that for them was really weird, because they used to be together, like, actually not for most of the time, right? I think they used to be to get around, not to get around each other, but together when it was summer. But I don't know, I think it was cool that they had this, you know. Conrad was, I forgot the name of the city, but he was away. Jeremiah and Melly were together, and Taylor, I forgot about Taylor. Was she at the same school? I really don't remember. Now, but I think it was an important thing to see Belly distance herself a little bit from this, you know, this I'm living with my mom. And actually, like, in the first episodes of the 3rd season, when she decides to like get out of her mom's house, because I forgot her mom's name, but she doesn't want to accept the wedding. I thought it was a little bit rebellious, I'm not gonna lie, but I also think it was important to her to stood up and to show her mother that she needed to respect what she was like doing, you know, like she wanted to be seen. She wanted to be seen. Oh gosh, sometimes it's wait. She wanted to be seen. Yeah. She wanted to be seen as an adult, and she wanted to be respected. So I thought it was like a little bit off the way she treated her mother, but at the same time I get it, you know. So yeah, I like the non-romance themes from the series, you know. It's nice. And the last one, and the last thing that ChatGPT told me, it's basically the soundtrack and the aesthetics of the show. And I couldn't agree more, actually. Like, I was talking to a friend of mine about the soundtrack, and it looks like they took the most popular songs, like that are playing now, and put on the show. And I'm not complaining. This is good. It brings some contemporariness. Oh gosh.
But somehow not.
It brings the series to our time period, you know, like, how can I say this? Contemporaneidade. Contemporaneidade. English. Wait. Contemporaneity. Jesus Christ, how can I pronounce this?
Contemporaneity. Contemporaneity.
Contemporaneity. Yeah, so anyway, that was what was I Jesus Christ, now my English is, I was trying to say that the fact that they bring like contemporary songs, it's a good thing, because brings the series to our
contemporaneity.
This, you know, and it makes it even more relatable. So I think it's a good point for the series, and I can understand why ChatGPT told me that, you know. And also the aesthetics, like the outfits, the slangs, the social media thing, everything is really contemporary, so girls nowadays can relate to it. Maybe it will be a little bit hard to, I don't know, watch it in 20 years from now. Like, the slangs will probably be others. The slangs will probably be different, and the outfits, maybe, I don't know, but it will be like watching something from the 90s for us, you know. So I think it's nice that we, like, people from 2025 can relate to most of the things that are happening there, you know, like, because they're very us right now. So yeah, it's a good reason for that. Also, it says cozy beach visuals, um beach beach. Oh gosh, you guys, you that like have English as their native language have no idea how difficult is it to distinguish the words beach and the other one, you know, like, oh gosh. Anyway, the beach visuals make it feel like an escape from real life. Yeah, truly. Like, when I was watching The Summer Turned Pretty, I was thinking, gosh, what a nice place, you know, what a nice life. Like, although, like I said, at some point in this video, I think it's really messed up that she dated two brothers. Like, in real life, this would never work. Like, I've never heard of any story like that, history like that. But I bet there is. I'm just saying that it's not like, it wouldn't be treated as normal as it is, like, in the series, you know. Like, everyone seems to be so okay that she dated two brothers. Like, girl, you don't do that, you know. Like, you don't do that in real life. This is not happening. And yeah, I really think the show brought lots of elements and how can I say, social experience that we are living now. So props to that. It's really it made the show really unique and special. Wait. And that's it, I guess. This was my first video, like I said to you guys. I think I'll be talking about series and movies that I watch. I'm not a specialist, I just want to give like my thoughts on it. So that will be it. And to be honest and to be fair, I really liked the show. In the end of like the episode that really touched me and made me say, okay, I like the show, was the one that she discussed with her mother. You know, she argued with her mother and she was really missing her mother, and everyone was so like off in that episode. You know, I remember it was a really sad episode. So this was the one that made me think, okay, this is not a guilty pleasure show anymore. This is only pleasure. I love it. You know. And that's it. I hope you guys liked it, and see you next movie or series. Bye bye.